Hello! Welcome everyone for this first episode of the ESO News, a new show that I'm making to share with you the latest news about the Elder Scrolls Online. I will concentrate on the patch notes and the road ahead post published by Zenimax, so it will be quite official stuff, but with my little touch and comments. Today we will speak about the second big release that Zenimax published for the Elder Scrolls Online. After the Craglorn adventure, we are now focusing on the veteran dungeon Crypt of Hearts. It's the patch 1.2.3 and it has been published the 25 June 2014. The biggest update of this patch is of course the addition of the veteran dungeon Crypt of Hearts made for veteran rank 12 players. It's the most endgame-ish activity you can do at this stage. As I have not done the dungeon myself, because I'm only level 31, I cannot give you any sort of personal feedback, so I've dug on the web to see if I could find any guides or video that would be interesting to share with you, and I found nothing. The best is to watch the video made by the developers themselves, where they are struggling against the encounters they have created, and it's quite fun to see them explaining the abilities they are using and how they deal with every boss. On the forum, however, I've only seen some negative feedback concerning the loot. Generally, the players are quite happy about the dungeon itself, but they regret that there is not a specific dungeon set to earn at the end of all those difficulties and death. They are not also happy about the fact that they only received some blue loot and they were hoping for more. So I don't know if it's a real problem that Zenimax need to fix in the next patch, or if it's just very unlucky or greedy players that are sharing their comment on the forum. We will have to see, or you will have to check by yourself and do this very exciting new dungeon. The second addition is something that has been demanded by players since a long time. They wanted a FOV slider for the first-person view. A lot of players really enjoy to play in first person, and for them it needs to be perfect. So Zenimax finally answers a call and add a FOV slider. Let me read. Our new field of view sliders allows you to change the field of view while playing in first-person mode, and will let you change between the minimum FOV of 70 up to the maximum FOV of 130. The slider settings can be found in Settings, Camera, and under the first-person section. Your settings will be saved by a character. So this is something I wanted to try and to show you. You can see here on this image the differences between the two sliders. The first one is not the minimum slider, it's just a default one which is placed at 100, and the second it's at 130, it's the maximum. You can really see already that the field of vision is opening. I find it quite weird, and I think actually I prefer the default mode, and that's probably what I will use myself. It's very nice that I have added this, more option always the better, and the players that really like the first person view will probably enjoy this a lot more. To fight in first person, it's not always easy if you cannot see around you. The Elder Scrolls Online is all about immersion, and the players enjoy to be able to interact with the world by taking up a bottle or a piece of cheese they find on a table. There was one big frustration, is that you could not do that with the weapon and the armor you encounter in the world. So Zenimax have listened to the players and they have implemented this now. The only thing is that it could cause a loot problem issue, so to compensate this, all of this armor is only white quality and sell for 0 gold. So there is no point to farm it, it's just for the flavor. You can however upgrade this weapon like a normal weapon with the crafting system, I just don't see why you would want to do that, because they really have nothing special. If you disconstruct them, you will only have poor quality crafting it. The new big addition of this patch is also the interior lighting that has been improved. This is a subject that has a lot of controversy among the community. First, you have the players that are absolutely enthusiastic and ecstatic in front of those new light effects. Indeed, the light now go through the windows, leaving some light effect on the ground and our new character if you go through. This really adds realism and something gorgeous to the scenery. Those light effects, of course, follow the day and night cycle, so you can see the shadow moving around. It's really well made. However, to make this, Zenimax had to change something with the color, and inside sometimes the color can seem more saturated. So a lot of players were not happy about that, because they enjoyed the kind of soft colors that the Elder Scrolls Online have. And it's true that this game was really gorgeous and beautiful like it was, and I don't think I want either to see too bright color in this game. It will not fit every scenery. I wanted to show you this with a comparison of two videos, so you can see a before-after effect, and you can see that indeed in this dungeon, which is Spindle Clutch, there is a difference with the colors. In the second image it's a lot more saturated, and it loses a little bit of the quality and the beauty it originally has. So I hope this is something Zenimax can fix. Of course it's only cosmetic, but it's a bit sad that to have a very beautiful light effect you have loss in terms of the colors. And the latest things we're speaking about for this month is the addition of the light jerkins. So now when you craft, you can either choose to craft a dress or to craft a vest. So you don't need to worry, you don't need to research more thread for the jerkins. It's shared between the dress and the jerkins, so you do not have to relearn everything. You have different style for different racial like usual, and you will see that some of them are a little bit weird, so maybe know what you are crafting before to be disappointed because you have some sort of apron hanging in front of you. So we see that here Zenimax have taken a more easy route. They have just taken the top of the dress and take off the skirts, and they have not remade a completely new model. This is a little bit too bad, but well, some of them are really gorgeous like the Khajiit one, so more option is always the better. After, it's your choice if you want to have an apron or not above your pants. Of course, when you say patch notes, it also means a lot of fix and a lot of balancing. So you have all the list of bugs resolved and quests fixed and class changed. You can find it on the official website there. There is also a very interesting list you can find on Reddit that lists all change that has not been listed by Zenimax. It's reported by players, so it's not 100% accurate. Be careful when you read it. And to end this first video, I wanted to share with you this change that has happened. Not this patch, but the patch before, I think, and no one has spoken about it at my knowledge. It's the mood change. So now when you cheer, cry or be angry, you will see that your character is changing moods, and you will be smiling and looking stupid, or a bit melancholic, or very angry. I find the angry face very funny. Look at that. This is a welcome change, everything cosmetic, add a bit more of depth into the world, so it's nice to see that Zenimax has not abandoned all of this to only focus on bugs, fix and class balance, but they are also adding all those little features that will give more realism to this world. I hope you enjoyed my first video of the patch note and you find it interesting and informative. Please do not hesitate to give me feedback and comment it. I will see you next time for another video, Elloa's diary or something else. See you next time guys, bye bye.